This is so, somebody don't want y'all to hear this message. I had my video on, thinking it's on record, and it's on photo. So I'm going to post that picture just to see how cute I am. But listen, I was on my way doing something else, and Source said, you got to record. So when I hear it, I got to give it to you because that energy was in me that I had to get it out. I'm here to let you know that you're in between. You're not crazy. You're not lost. You did not make a mistake on this spiritual journey. I've seen people, when they've entered the in-between, they run back to the old timeline that they just left because they're hearing these call-outs, these echoes. You made a mistake. You were more comfortable. This is, what was wrong with you doing this? What was wrong with you doing that? You're fine. Look at you. All the lies that they're telling you to get you to come back and reactivate that timeline. Because when you stepped out and made the decision to go and move forward to your highest timeline, you left where you were. Those was just, you had cut the cord, you unplugged. And as it's drifting away, as it's dying and collapsing, it's trying to reach out to you and say, hey, wait a minute, come back. Remember when we used to? Remember when we, them words? I knew you when. We had a blast. This is when you was doing this. And you said, no, that's not me anymore. I don't resonate with that. That's not who I am. That's not who I decide to be. And those are echoes just trying to call out so you can reconnect that cord. Don't. Let it go. Let it collapse. Let it die and keep moving forward. While you're in this in-between, it seemed like you made a mistake. You were lost. It's silent. I mean, I don't resonate with where I just came from, but I'm not seeing all the stuff that I've been seeing in my vision. As within, so it will be on the outside. So what's going on the inside, it will happen on the outside. So you had to rearrange on the inside, which means you had to change your mindset. You had to get rid of those limiting beliefs. And the words block has been coming up a lot across my field, and I don't resonate with the word block. If something is not moving, there's a couple of things that are happening, or you haven't received it. There's a couple of things happening. Maybe your nervous system has not settled enough to hold that frequency. Remember, everything vibrates. Everything has a frequency. So if you're not holding it in your hand, start evaluating you, because what's going on the inside will dictate what's on the outside. So if there's some things you're not seeing on the outside, take a step back. Say, is there any limiting beliefs here? Is there any fear or any false evidence that's appearing real? Is it, I'm too nervous? Is it a worthy thing? Do I believe that it's not for me? All these things. Take a look at all of that. One, you're worthy because you're here. Not all souls can come down here and have this experience with Source. So one, you're worthy because you're here. Two, you have a contract. So if you're already seeing it, you've seen it in your visions, you can feel it, like I know it's close, I can feel it. That's because somewhere on your timeline, you're already doing it, which means it's already in your contract, which means that you can hold it. Which means you're already worthy for it. It's already happening. You just now have to become a frequency match to it so you can hold it in your hand. So you're in this void right now you've already let go of what does not resonate, and you're matching up your frequency to what's coming in. This is the time where you're evaluating yourself, you're checking your boundaries, you're seeing that I am not who I used to be. And I am embodying the frequency match of what I've seen, what I've felt. It's already here. Don't allow these things, entity, places, people, whatever, that old timeline to try to reconnect you. It's already disconnected. It's already dissolving. Turn your back to it and keep moving forward, okay? Your frequency, everything vibrates. There's a shift that has taken place. And I've been feeling it for the past few weeks, but it just hit me this morning. It's like to stand 10 toes down on your highest timeline. See, the quantum field, if you understand what the quantum field is your field of possibilities, your field of timelines. All you have to do is choose which one you want to be on. Yes, it's that simple. It's a choice. See, the programming, the matrix wants you to think spirituality is difficult, that you don't have the choices. Your choices or opportunities are limited. You need to have a formal education. And I did quotation marks because if you step back and look at the educational system, from elementary school through high school, through college, and go forward to masters and all of that, I have nothing against learning the field, the craft, and everything you need to be a master at that craft. You need that. But what the matrix, and I'm from the U.S., so whatever that the educational system there teaches, it teaches you how to follow instructions. It teaches you how to stand in line. It teaches you how to, every buzzer, you jump and you react. So it teaches you that when that alarm clock goes off at that certain time, you got to go show up and punch in. And there are levels to employment as well. If the structure, you have people who have ideas, and then you have other people, they all come together and become a community and teamwork to make things move forward. But they also are treated fairly and compensated. The matrix system is you just trading time for money, and most likely that money is not the equivalent to the time that you are putting in. So as you're starting to understand this, and everyone has, and I want to say everyone, every human that has a body has gifts and talents of their own. Don't compare yourself to anyone else, because what has been given to you is already written inside your contract. It is written, and you came down here to fulfill it. The fun part is get to discovering. So when you start being attracted to some of these things, follow that attraction. Don't listen to people like, okay, I know my human design. If you want to figure out your human design and figure out why you think the way you think, I'm a manifesting generator. A manifesting generator, for at least 30, 35, maybe even 40 years, we bounce around to different things because we're attracted to certain things, and we're very good at whatever it is we attract. Here's the thing that I found out. Once you're over 50, you're now a master of some of these things that you try because they're interested. As long as it keeps your interest, you're going to keep going and growing and building. But now that you're a master, you are able to put together, to form very high quality, and I don't want to say word products, but your creativity becomes very high class, elevated, and is very potent to the community. And so if you want to learn about your human design, all I did was I Googled human design test, and it wasn't test, just human design, and I put in my birthday. And you must know the time of day that you were born. And it lets you know how you think, how you process. That was one thing. I needed to know how I process things. I'm very slow. I don't run after things. Usually when things cross my path as a manifesting generator, then I look at it. But my emotions tell me if it's a yes or if it's a no or if it's a maybe. Your maybe is put it on the table, come back to it, and then see is it a yes or no. It's very simple logic. And it's like, well, that's what I was doing. It was either, if I'm not feeling it, it's a no. But if my core is jumping up and down, it's like, oh, yeah, let's do this, it's a yes. And so that was the reason why Source brought me to that, because I was trying to understand me, authentically me. And my course of thinking, was it the way that I'm thinking? Or was it the way people told me that I needed to think? And that's the breakdown of what you're going through, is figuring out what's you. And then what's other people's opinions, the matrix telling you what you're supposed to do. There's some of us, and if you're attracted to me, if we align We rebels, baby. That's just something that we do. We do not follow the norm. We do not follow and I won't say we break rules or color outside the lines, but we don't believe in the box of you can only do this framework. So we out here somewhere saying no, because we operate by source. There's no box with source. There's infinite possibilities with source. And so when you're operating on that, you don't allow other people's limiting to beliefs to be yours. You don't switch your frequency to their frequency because they have their own. It could be their fear, false evidence appearing real, all of that. Even with me moving, I've been wanting to move out of the city I was born in since I was about 19. But I allowed the fear of my mom to not, oh, you don't know where you're going in this place. That's the point. I like exploring. I like learning new things and learning a new city, going places, seeing what's around me, the people, the environment. I enjoyed that. It is fun to learn new places. Your whole world should not be your 4-block radius. It should not be. There is an entire world out here that is experiencing different things. Places hold frequency. I travel to the other side of the world. So like right now, let me see, what time is it? It's about 1:25 in the States, a.m. It's 1:25 in p.m. where I am. So I'm literally 12 hours on the other side of the world. And the frequency here, the energy of this country is completely different. And so some of you have been called to just travel. Do not believe everything that's being said to you. You get to choose what timeline you're on and what you get to experience. And that's not delusional. Because I heard someone say that, well, that's delusional. You just got to be realistic. Realistic is my reality that I choose to create. That's what's realistic. So when you understand the power, see, I think there was some CIA documents that proved what I'm saying as fact. Not someone's opinion, as fact. Your vibration, your frequency, gets to choose your reality. So if you believe you can't go no further than where you are, guess what? You're right. If you believe that there is more out there, guess what? You're right. I've heard, I can't remember who it was, and if you know who it is, put it in the comments. I think I heard it on the movie, the documentary, The Secret, where if you look at the universe like a genie, your wish is my command. See, by us living on Earth as a free will planet, you are in the driver's seat. I don't know if you've seen any of my other videos, and I talk about the analogy of being in the car, and I said Source was driving. Oh, no, Source corrected me. Because this is a free will planet. So you, excuse me, you are actually turning the wheel. To what direction? Source is the navigator. You tell Source where you want to go, what you want to experience. Source is the navigator. Got the map could take you exactly where you're going. And sometimes on that road or where you're going, your journey, your path, to get to that desired timeline, your highest timeline that you want to get to, there could be some road bumps. It could be a detour. So your navigator, Source, is telling you where to make a left. Okay, there's a detour here. This is some blockages. We're going to waste some time over here. So I want you to turn left, go about 4 miles, and then you're going to make a right. It might seem like a dark back road, but trust me. We are on the right path. That's where you are right now. You on this dark back road path that what's illuminating is the moonlight, is the sunlight. And that's all you see. You don't see. And the road might be a dirt road. That's how I felt sometimes. I'm like, Source, you got me on this dirt road. Where we going? But you know what? I have trust and faith in Source. That Source is always protecting me. So if Source said this is the road we need to go down, I know it's for my protection. I know it's for my safety. I know I'm going to be all right. A-okay. That's where you are now. Source will not lie to you. Source is truth. Source is pure love. So when you know and ground in the fact that Source, God, the universe, whatever you resonate with, I say Source, sometimes I'm saying God. Now I'm feeling more comfortable with saying God because of what that means to me. But Source knows it all. Source is Source, source of everything. And Source is my source. And so I know without a shadow of a doubt, Source, I love you too. Me and Source always have conversations, and I'm feeling the love right now that's reciprocated because as much as I love Source, Source loves me. And Source also know I'm a warrior, have been in past lives, have been a warrior, have gone to the darkest places as the brightest light and pull out my sword and let's say, let's go. We're going to get this done. And so standing on my light in every lifetime that I've had, every pathway that I've had, even in my darkest days, I've always listened to my light. I've always listened to Source. And that's where you are now. So don't think that you are crazy, because you are not. What it is that your light is shining brighter and brighter. And as you're walking out of these dark places, it's okay, baby. Walk. Keep walking. I usually say that no matter what, I'm not stopping. Whatever these things that try to come on me, shit will pop up, and it's like, damn, can I get a break? And I'm like, so I say, keep going. Just keep going. It's just trying to keep you. Just keep going. Just keep going. I'm like, okay. If I got to, what do they call it? Crab crawl? Like you're crawling on your belly. If you're in the service, let me know what that is. Where you're on your belly and you're on the ground and you're trying to crawl out. There's been many a times that I was like that. And some of you are right there right now. Don't stop. Don't stop. Because what's happening is you're coming out of that darkness. You're coming out to that bridge. You're coming out of that collapsed timeline. That's why I feel the way that it's feel, because the sucker is dying and it's collapsing. Let that sucker go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. So now you're on this bridge. You can breathe. 4 breaths in. Hold for 4. Blow out for 4. And I've used that breathing technique to stabilize my nervous system. So now here, you're stabilizing your nervous system. While you're on this bridge, you're stabilizing your nervous system. Sometimes when things my nervous system starts saying, hold, wait up, Nikki, but wait, and I just take the breath. And we calm down. And I say, we are okay. We are okay. Source will not be leading us this way if it's not a reason. Have trust and faith in your intuition. You know your spidey senses that go off. You know when you start seeing things out the corner of your eyes, whatever it is, a person's voice or a phrase or a picture, billboard, whatever it is that draws your attention. You could have passed that same billboard 18 million times, but this one day, it caught your attention. There was a message in there for you. Source will speak to you in any way that you will allow Source to speak to you. I'm open to Source. Source can talk to me any way it desires to say to me. You can talk to me through a child, through a cartoon, through a commercial, through a TikTok. If there's a message for me, how I know it's for me, I get the tingling in my core. My body will start lighting up. My energy will hit. manifesting generator. My core starts saying, "Hey, yes, that's it, that's it, that's it. I hear you. Oh my goodness, thank you." I get questions answered quickly. And as you're dumping out of all of those limiting beliefs and you're dumping all of that, what happens is your intuition sharpens. You get clarity, understanding what's happening around you. The energy, remember, everything is energy. Even the planets have energy. The moon phases have energy. You have been taught by the matrix that astrology is stupid. Zodiac signs, you only know about your sun sign. You need to know your whole chart, because your whole chart governs different aspects of your life. It's a roadmap. You were born with a roadmap to you. And so if you understand the concept, the end goal is to keep you from remembering who the fuck you are and why you are here, what abilities you have. See, it's a game. When they say life is a game, it is. So you came with a blueprint. The moment your soul entered the body with source. Okay, let me say that again. Let me come a little closer. When your soul entered the body with source, source is within you. God is within you. The universe is within you. Listen to me. And so when you're hearing all of this, and source is in everything, everywhere. So this couch I'm sitting on, that mirror that's behind me, the wall, my entire condo, the Thailand Sea Gulf, I think that's what it's called. Don't quote me. It's a body of water that got islands around it. I get to see the boats that are out there, the rocks, the palm trees with coconuts on them, the birds that fly past my window. All of that has source within. So when you understand that fact, and source is driving you, your car, which is your body, navigating, you're driving, because source can say, okay, I want you to turn left because we need to avoid all this stuff that's coming up on this road. And you like, oh, but down there it looked like it's so bright, but you trying to tell me to turn right, and that road, it ain't even a solid road. You know, it's dark. Ain't not one street light, nothing. The only thing that's illuminating is the moonlight or the sunlight. And it's about to get dark soon. I'm scared to go down. I'm going to go down here where it's like every 4 steps is a street light. And it's illuminated and it's bright and I feel safe over there. But Source is like, this is a better path. Source is not going to negotiate with you, but just going to show you again. In order to get to where you want to go, we need to go this way. But you decide to take your little happy ass over here and go left down the straight road. Where everything, your decision was like, Source says, okay. Source not going to leave you and wait for you right there. No, Source going to go down that road with you. It's just going to be more difficult. And Source will be right there with you, giving you some guidance. Say, hey, okay, even though we're in the middle of this road, you can make a right. So we can get back on the right path to get, it's always an option. You can always get back on track. Release some things. Just don't fall into them, oh, I'm so stupid. I feel guilty. Oh my goodness, why that? And sit in that low frequency and wallowing in all of that. That's just a trap. Don't fall into it. Be like, oh, okay, I didn't fuck up. Okay, now let me go on over here. I should have listened, Source. I should have listened, but I learned some stuff while I was over there. One is to not listen to you. Don't do that no more. No matter what's going on, fear is fake. It's false evidence appearing real. That's what kept me from going down that dark road. So I'm gonna leave all of that over there. I'm gonna trust you really do have my best interests at heart. You really do love me and protect me. And even though I went down there and done some crazy stuff that it could have been a whole lot worse, you still protected me. And so what I'm going to do is drop all of that and trust and know and believe that you love me. And I'm going to go this way. And what's going to happen, you'll have a great sense of peace come over you. And as you're walking down that road, that Source is navigating you on, you realize this shit is not as bad as I thought. All of them thoughts, you realizing that was the matrix, the programming, trying to make it bigger than what it was, try to make you think all of these things that was going to happen, and they don't. And you realize when you got on the other side of that road, it's like the air is clearer. You get to breathe. Those things that are relaxing you, that you feel like, oh my, I just need this to relax, is readily available to you. You even look different because the programming will put some things on you, way down your body. And as you're emptying those things out, you're going to change. Your outside, even your outside, will change and start looking more like your authentic self. So I'm here to let you know there is a pathway. You're on that path. You're being supported. Trust in Source. Source has been guiding you. You're not hearing voices in your head, or you're not seeing visions and thinking that you're crazy, because you're not. There's power in you. So just to solidify the frequency that you are in as you're moving toward your highest timeline, I'm going to activate you, clearing out some of those limiting beliefs, some of those energies, those things that are holding you down and weighing you down. I'm going to, light language is coming, just to clear and to solidify where you are. Kira paya ramoya viskanane mekaya tisokotula ramamaye mira naloto yaraboski mekaya fosi mikai sotoy yaralaboy mi yaraboska hesa mi ai kerapoy yarabe Nesum Taye. You have been activated on your new timeline. Walk in peace, walk in love, and stand in your authentic self.